You know, we have a person called Donald Trump these days.
For a while.
Huh?
We've had him for a while.
We've had him for a while, yeah. Now he says that open it up, or I'll impose tariffs, and I'll impose tariffs. And they're so bad, he says. And after what he did to Zelensky, everybody's sort of cautious about him. On a serious note, we appreciate what you've done with BSNL, and there's a passion in what you're doing. But we live in an era of tech bros, Mr. Scindia, and especially the ministry that you work for looks after the interests of almost 950 million plus internet users in the country today. And then you have Elon Musk, who owns Starlink and is very keen on entering India. And your comment that you will not put any false restrictions on anyone's entry raised eyebrows. Existing Indian players were concerned, others were concerned. So very direct question to you: in today's world, we have to take care of our interests while allowing our gates to be open to the world. And how will we navigate that? We have so far not provided Starlink permissions to operate in India over what was seen to be privacy and security concerns. I'm not passing judgment on them. But are these security concerns real? Are they going to be a matter of great concern? Are there any external pressures? If external pressures are put, how will we handle it? Are we in a position to hold our own? And I'll just put a little subjective context to this. We need to open up to the world. But there are people who say that when liberalization happened in India, and we are all 90s kids, we were not prepared. You know, the drugs and pharmaceuticals industry of India suddenly got overtaken with all these Chinese companies, cheaper drugs, opened the doors, and it hit some Indian players like IDPL very badly. So I'm asking in the context of BSNL, external players, cheap data, and ambitious foreign companies who say, we want to be in this market, and nothing in the world can stop us. So if you can just put that in perspective for us, what goes through your mind? Mr. Scindia.
So Arnab, which India are you living in? The India I live in is assertive. The India I live in is confident. The India that I live in comes up with disruptive models and paradigm shifts that are unequaled in any corner of the world. Today, India truly is limitless. India has shown that her rise is a peaceful rise. India has shown what the Prime Minister always says, Vasudeva Kutumbakam. The world is one family, and we have shown that, Arnab, during COVID. Which country in the world was able to give 200 crore vaccines to its populace? Free of charge, not a single rupee charge from any citizen. India, a country that used to go with a begging bowl to those foreign powers for smallpox vaccines, for BCG vaccines, today manufactured her own 2 vaccines. India not only looked after her own, but India looked after the world. We exported through Vaccine Maitri to 150 countries, vaccines free of cost. India has shed that skin that you talk about. Look at Republic. He's got his own 5-acre campus. He's setting up a global channel. We are not scared of anyone. Our doors are open for everyone to come and use an opportunity in India to grow and to serve our country, men and women, and to serve the world. And as far as I'm concerned, the telcos are my stakeholders, the internet service providers are my stakeholders, the broadband connectors are my stakeholders, the telco equipment manufacturers are my stakeholders, but my most important stakeholder is sitting in front of me.
Wow.